Welcome to a comparison between Satellite Reign and Syndicate Wars. Well, let's start saying that these two games are separated by 20 years of video gaming. Satellite Reign is out now in 2015, while Syndicate Wars was created in 1996. Well, let's start looking at the agents. The agents in Satellite Reign are very specialized. They have their own skills and abilities. So they are no longer faceless agents like in Syndicate Wars, but you have to deal with the fact that every one of them has their own abilities, their equipment. You now have to see the Aker in action, because the Persuadetron is gone. Now hacking other agents, this was a cop for example, it's an ability of the hacker. Then you have the soldier, that is basically the tank of the squad, the infiltrator or the assassin, and the support that has abilities like bring ammo for all the squad, heal for all the squad, etc. Well, let's load the mission, an assassination, a typical Syndicate Wars mission, so my hopes are very huge. Let's fast travel to the nearest spot. Okay, and let's go to search the target. This area of the map, it's not restricted, so our agents can freely move without any fear. They just have to not commit illegal actions. Okay, we are in place, and we start with the support, with the deep scanner. Okay, with the deep scanner we see our targets in yellow, that runs away. Okay, he runs away, but then he stops and acts like if nothing is happening. This is not a bug. Every mission I played for the whole game of assassination happened something like this. It's very tragic to see the AI acting like this, because if he ran away for some reason, we suppose that he spotted us, and was not this the case. We brought it down with the infiltrator, and the mission is complete. That's it. There was a soldier near. You can see it in the upper right corner of the screen. We select him. Okay, he didn't notice anything. It's quiet, happy, nothing to worry about. The body of our victim is gone, so he will not spot the body, and the mission is complete. That's it. We are free. I'm disappointed by this, by the simplicity, by, I don't know, was by far too easy. It's not fun to play this. So let's take another mission just to see what's the typical mission in Satellite Reign. The typical and only mission, okay, the only type of mission, it's the infiltration in the enemy compounds. The enemy compounds are guarded, are restricted, so we're supposed to find a better enemy inside there. And what can I say about this? The compound are well guarded, but are limited in size. So many people told me, wait, the map in Satellite Reign is bigger than Syndicate Wars. Well, it is bigger, but the action will be just in a compound. at least in a single taken time you will do just one mission. So in this compound you can consider the actual map where you are going to play. This actual compound is it's smaller, far smaller than a typical map of the Syndicate Wars. You will see. Now a camera spotted us, but we shot to it. When you shot to a camera, the game spawns a random enemy. This random enemy will run to see what's happening to the camera, why the camera is not online. This is the random enemy, a single soldier in this case. We killed him before he can shoot us, even a single bullet. It's tragic to this point. Well, the hacker is working, hacking a panel to open a new way for us. Well, he opened the wrong panel, a door to the outside, so not very useful. Now we see with the deep scanner what is the right panel to hack. And let's repeat with the hacker. This is the target, a door on the top of a building. This is one of the last mission of the game in the last district of the game, so we suppose the difficulty level is high. In fact, we see a tank, a sort of some sort of legged tank in this courtyard. This one it's a military vehicle, so we suppose it's very tough, very hard, and we are probably supposed to sneak past him, not to just fight it. Okay, let's go hiding behind that wall, and our infiltrator will try to hack the camera, so he can open a way for all our team. Well, as you see, the invisibility ability of the infiltrator make things way too easy. So we disable it and they show the game. The tank is shooting our soldier, but as you see, it's not very big problem. It's just remove the shield from all our agents are shooting to the tank with generic weapons. The weapons are high level, but by far are not the best weapon for a tank. Are not selected to be anti-tank weapons. This point leave me very disappointed. The soldier didn't react to our aggression and stayed there. Well, now we take an elevator and go to an upper level. Okay, we are here. A guard is coming in the wrong side of the elevator. Now it's coming back. We hack him, so it's not. It's no longer a problem for us. The mission briefing said that this was a difficult mission. That this was a casino, very well guarded and very hard to sneak in. So we are really disappointed. This last door, where there is a restricted area righted up, it's the target of this mission. And every mission of the game, it's like this. You have to enter one of these doors around the city, and the mission will be completed. You will get prototypes, you will get money, everything you need, just by doing a thing like this. Okay, this make me think a lot, because in 2015 we have a gameplay that even a kid can complete without think. Okay, You don't have to deal with the opponents by thinking a strategy, by placing your agents, by choosing the right weapon for the right situation. You simply have to push forward your agents, shoot everything in your path, and well, the mission it's complete. Every mission of this game, I already told you, it's like this. So you have to infiltrate a compound. Every compound is different, that is true, but the gameplay is exactly this, the same. It's not fun, it's simply not fun. You see, we are now leaving the compound. We can take the same road we got in the entering the compound, because no one is trying to stop us. Now we see a soldier trying to call the help, but he's dead before doing it. So absolutely no trouble entering, no trouble exiting. What more can I say? The map it's small, as you see. It's not destructible. You can't destroy buildings, walls, etc. You can just destroy little covers, the cameras, little objects. Not very useful for the gameplay. I see it being very limited. I don't know. You also have a problem with the controls. For example, you can't shoot a road, for example. You just can shoot enemies and civilians and vehicles. It's very limited. Now, the mission, as you see, it's over. We got some weapons and other gears for completing the missions. All automatic. Okay? Now, let's go to Syndicate Wars. As you see, the game is quite old, but still keeps up for what it can. We have the cryogenic tanks, the armory, and I can say the research and development labs with our scientists, the mission briefing, and we take an assassination mission just to compare better to satellite raid. Well, the mission starts with an enemy aggression. In the briefing it was told us that the enemy was knew that we are in the area, so it's okay. As you see, you can shoot where you want. Okay, the controls allow you to shoot where you want. You can move in one direction and shoot in another. Very useful. You can't do this, for example, in satellite rain. When you click to shoot someone, your agents will stop and shoot from there. The weapons in Syndicate Wars are not. What can I say? The weapons are very different. Every weapon has its use and it's very specialized. So every weapon will be useful till the end of the game, will not be replaced by another weapon, for example. You can see, for an example, now using the satellite rain, one of the most powerful, or at least most destructive weapon of the game. We use this in this point where tank is, and let's hope to kill it with this. It's basically from the orbit the satellite shooting down nuclear grenades, pardon. We are now followed by two light armored vehicles. This outshoot our agents by far, so we have to escape and try to deal with them. Okay, this is the satellite rain in action. As you see, the bombing is going on, but the tank is already gone, and also some structures around it. There was a building, there was a monorail and other things, all destroyed. It's important for the gameplay, because where you had covers, you had buildings, you had the monorail you can use, and now there is a plaza, okay, ground zero. After this shootout, you see the bridge collapsing for the heavy damage, and one of our agents was on it, so he fall down and died. This is what happened in Syndicate Wars with an extractable environment. You can destroy everything, also a bridge that was needed to reach the other side of the map, for example. So gameplay will change now by your decision of fight on this bridge. Now we have to find another way to reach the other side of the map, the other side of the river. Well, the map is by far bigger than one in Satellite Rain, because you have to, or at least let's say this, it's bigger than one of the compound in Satellite Rain. That is where you will play, you will really fight. Okay, this is the part important. Syndicate Wars has a big map for a single mission, considering you will fight a single mission. Now, your attention on this fact. We are swarmed by enemy agents, we are injured, so we seek cover from these rocket launchers behind a building, and this is working. As you see, the rockets are impacting the building and not us. This worked as we think. The building collapsed and killed every agent near it. Now, this is a strategy thinked by the player. This is the fun part. You have to react to the enemy, you have to react to the problems, you have to think a way out of the troubles. It's not like Satellite Rain, where you simply go ahead, shoot everything and win the mission. You can't do this in Syndicate Wars. This is not one of the last mission. This is middle game. Okay. For me, it's a good thing. A game should be at least interesting. Should make you think what you're doing, not just press some keys and go on. That's not for sure a strategy game. You go play first-person shooters for this. Now, for example, we use the range of the sniper rifle to destroy this vehicle before he spots us. For example, it's a little strategy, but as you see, it's working. Well, let's start making some considerations. Syndicate Wars was by far more difficult, make things more interesting, some scripted events and some reactions, generic reactions, random reactions of the AI, were making every mission unique. You can play the same mission 10 times and every time have different reactions of the AI, because the situation will change. You will change your position, the enemy will have different weapons, there will be differences, and you can't predict everything. You have to react to the new situations. Maybe a wrong click on your side will, for example, shoot a building that, taking to damage, will collapse and kill everyone near it, for example. The difference is made in part by you, in part by the game, but will be really interesting every mission. The vehicles in Satellite Rain, the vehicles are just graphic. You can't interact with them. While in Syndicate Wars, as you see, the vehicles are really important, because now that we have destroyed accidentally the bridge, we have to use a flying car to reach the other side of the river, for example. But are not just like this, are not just moving a moving solution. Vehicles are an opportunity sometimes, a terrible enemy some other times, and so on. So you really have to deal also with the vehicles. You also will have mechs in Syndicate Wars you can use. Well, the mission is coming to a tragic end, because our many tries to complete it leaded to some tragic endings before complete this single mission. But I want to tell you this. This was not frustrating. This was interesting. It's a plus to the longevity, because when you play a mission and you fail because the game it's really good, you don't feel bad. You simply learn and do better the next try. This is the point. It's not frustrating to lose a mission in Syndicate Wars. You can also lose some agents like now and still complete a mission, for example. While in Satellite Train you will not lose agents, because you can clone them on the fly and go on cloning them until you beat the game. It's not a very strategic approach from my point of view. Well, as you see, we lost another agent in this assault. We can't do better for now. We try to go on, but we will find the enemy too superior to us and kill our agents. This is a firefight that will not end well for our agents. Another important thing, the enemy is dangerous. Is dangerous in Syndicate Wars, while in Satellite Train are just puppets that are killed in few shots. Not very fun. This is the target, this girl. As you see, she was well protected by a lot of enemies. Well, some failed mission. I show you this. Now we are attacked by a flying car and shooting down the flying car. The flying car will crash land on the bridge, destroying it, and our agent with them. And that was another try failed miserably, for example. But it's nice when you have to plan things like this. Just as an example, I show you the same bridge used in a useful way. Two light armored vehicles were coming in our way, and when they are on the bridge, we kill the bridge and they go with it. So this gameplay is open to your creativity. I think it's a really good thing. This. Not limited by what the developers choose for us. Another fun thing happened to me while trying to beat this mission. A flying car attacked us. We shot it down, but the drivers were not really dead. We noticed it because there is no blood around them. So we take the minigun and try to finish them. But they were armed with explosive, and when they die, the explosive took off and killed our agents. This is a tank. You see the little bar under it. This is the health bar. Okay. Just to give you an idea, we have to shoot with 4 sniper rifles 2 times to leave just this little health bar. To give you an idea how tall is the tank in this game. You now will have noticed that the bodyguard, a special agent defending our target, was killed by our agents. Now our target, so the mission is finally complete. But if you want a reward, you have to search for it. For example, we search the body of the bodyguard and we find a plasma lens, a new weapon for us, a very powerful weapon. Okay, let's say this. While Satellite Reign it's very simple, very linear, with no surprises at all, Syndicate Wars is exactly the opposite. It's free, it's creative, or destructive from the other point of view. Leave you free to think and to develop your own strategy to beat every single mission. And every single mission will be different and interesting. Well, it's enough for now. Bye all, hope you enjoyed it.
Selected.